Hey, you beauties, do you want to win yourselves a free Adidas @0 NHL jersey?
Huh?
Well, you can. All you gotta do is click that like and subscribe button. You will be entered into the 10K giveaway. I'm giving away another Adidas NHL jersey at 10,000 subscribers, so make sure you're clicking that like and subscribe button to enter. How's it going, you beauties? It's Producer Guy Phil, and we are back with some more NHL 18 content. Hey, really quick, please be sure to crush that like and subscribe button because, again, free Adidas NHL @0 jersey giveaway at 10K. It's going to be exciting. Just like this video is going to be exciting because it's something that I don't think I've really kind of seen done before. And you know what? I got a special guest, a good friend of mine now. I'm happy to call him a friend of mine. Approached me with this concept and I was like, you're a genius. This is ingenious. And that is Odd Man Rush. Yes, from across the pond. I would explain it, but you know what? He does a good job explaining himself. So I'm going to let him take over in just a moment. But what we're doing today is we are going to see if either console has the better sim. So basically, does PS4 sim better or does Xbox One sim better, depending on the team. So he was humble enough to give me my Maple Leafs, which I was very happy about. We both have the same lines, which I'll just show you really quick because he's going to go over it in detail. So there's the offense. You can pause to see this. There's the defense. And there is the goaltending as well. We're going to stop periodically as well and check our scores, check how we're doing in the standings and things like that. And it's pretty exciting. So you know what? I'm going to let Mr. Odd Man Rush take over. So go ahead.
Greetings, one and all. Hello, I am Odd Man Rush. Nice to meet you all. Now I know what you're thinking. Hey, wait a minute. That guy has a funny accent. He can't be a hockey fan. Well, I mean, you're not wrong on the first point, but to clear up the confusion, I am a hockey fan, yes, I definitely am, and I come from England in the United Kingdom. I know it's crazy, but yes, there are hockey fans across the pond. There aren't many of us, we're a very select breed, but we are some die-hard hockey fans nonetheless. We rep those NHL teams just as much as you guys do, believe me. So today I am representing Xbox in our little Battle of the Consoles. I am the torchbearer for Microsoft kind. Don't worry, Microsoft fans, you are in safe hands here. I will get the job done for you, don't you worry. I have been an Xbox user since I got an Xbox 360 many years ago, back in the days of my youth. And I kind of just stuck with the Xbox brand, really, as I picked up an Xbox One when NHL 15 came out so I could play that. And I've used the very same console to this day. In fact, I'm using it right now to record all this. But now you know who I am, let's start our Maple Leafs season sim on the Xbox One, shall we? Let's make sure that the Xbox One can win against the PlayStation 4. Let me just show you the lines that I'm using to show that they link up with Phil's. So we have Van Riemsdyk, Matthews, Marner, Marlowe, Kadri, Nylander, Hyman, Bozak, Komarov, Martin, Moore, Lavo. Defense, we have Gardner, Riley, Hainsey, Zaitsev, Polak, and Carrick. Goaltenders, we have Anderson and McElhaney. So we have everybody that we need. I'm thinking the Maple Leafs will do quite well this season. So we're going to stop in several places. We're going to stop 10 games into the season. We're going to stop halfway through the season, at the deadline, and then at the end of the season and see how well we've done. And when we stop every single time, we're going to check how well we're doing in the standings and who our top point getters are, I believe. So, 10 games in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we want to go up to the home game against Philly. So we start the season with a 1-0 shutout win. We get another win, we get a loss. 2 straight 5-1 losses, then we pick up a win, a shootout loss, another loss, another loss, and another loss, and another loss. Okay, so we're going 3-6-1 to start our season. Not the start that we really wanted. We got 2 straight wins to start the year, and then it just kind of all fell from there. So we're bottom of our division. Great. So we're bottom of our division already, 10 games into the season. 7 points for James Van Riemsdyk. Okay, interesting. 7 points in 10 games. Matthews with 6, Marner with 6, Komarov with 4, Gardner with 4, and Zaitsev with 4. Okay, so we're getting some interesting point getters here.
Alrighty, we are back here on the PS4 side here, and ooh, alright, 7-3-0 to begin the season is pretty darn exciting. I'm very happy about that. So let's check Stat Central right meow. Willie Nee is leading us in points after 10 games, so that's pretty exciting. Alright, so Nylander, Kadri, Matthews, Marner. It's kind of like a staircase, 11, 10, 9, 8. Who has the least amount of points? Ron Hainsey. Ouch. Ouch. All right, so you know me. Let's check goaltending, save percentages, things like that. So, Frederick Anderson, 916 with a 245 goals against. McElhaney, 971 with a 105 goals against. So that must have been a pretty good game where he took over there. And we are 7-3 to start off the season. You know what? I can't complain about that. We're in a wild card spot right now because Tampa just doing Tampa things, lighting it up, of course, in the Atlantic. So we are going to go to the middle of the month. Yes, so we're going to take our time. Let's go to the middle of the month and see what's happening. What's popping off? What is happening here in Leafland? All right, so a shootout loss against the Flyers. Ouch, I can't handle that. What? Oh my God, did you see that? We took the California road trip. I will take that any day of the week. I don't even think I can imagine seeing that in real life. Oh, the losses are starting to pile up, though. 12-8-3. It's not really that good. No. All right, couple dubs in there. Lost to the Vancouver Canucks. That is great. Hey, a 2-0 loss. Wasn't that like actually what happened? Not too bad. Life imitates art sometimes. You know that? Just life imitates art. 20-13-3, 21-13-3. All right, not a bad record. How can we lose to Arizona? How does that even happen? Come on. What is the what's the deal with that? All right, so we're right up to the 15, 26, 15, and 4. Oh, okay. You know what? Oh, we're over 500, which is always a plus. If ever you can get a elite team over 500, that's a pretty good team right there. You know, make sure you're over 500, get a bunch of wins, eh, boys? We got Leaves in the lineup here, and that is always pretty solid once that we're over 5. So if this sim could just like hurry up, that'd be great. All right, cool. So let's check out the points, how we're doing so far. Next game we get St. Louis. Wow, we're tied for first in the division. Oh my goodness. Wow, and Matthews with 43 points. I am happy to see that. Always happy to see Matthews succeed. All right, so we're tied for second or first in the Atlantic. Sorry, we are currently second. How are we doing in the entire league right now? 6th. Sick. That is freaking excellent. I'm happy with that. I am pretty happy with that. Matthews, 43 points in just under 45 games, so he's almost a point per game player. Marner with 39, JVR to 31, Kadri 31, Willie Nylander 31. All right, so our top 6 is putting up points. Patty Marleau 25, Morgan Riley with 20, who is at the very bottom, even Levo with 10 points. Connor Carrick sees with 3 points. And goaltending, how are we doing? Oh, that's rookie skaters. Borgman's not in this lineup right now. So Frederick Anderson, 20 wins, 13 losses, 923 save percentage, and a 236 goals against. McElhaney coming a little bit back down to earth with a 930 and a 233. You know what? I can't really complain about those numbers. I am not going to complain at all. We're going to go to the deadline. I'm handing over to Mr. Rush, and I will see you at the trade deadline.
Okay, so we're actually doing very well. We had a poor start to the season, but after that, we've done quite well. We're going 26, 12, and 7 to start the year. Halfway through the season, that's a pretty decent record, I must admit. Damn, this is going okay. This is going okay. So, 26, 12, and 7, not a bad go of it. Nice, so we're coming off an overtime loss. We've got several overtime losses, or shootout losses. We've got a shootout win here. We're coming off, except from the overtime loss, we've got, well, I mean, we've got 4 wins in our last 6 games. That's not too bad. So we are now second in our division. That's much better 45 games into the season. Van Riemsdyk with 32 points in 45 games? 45 games. Matthews with 32 points as well. So we haven't got that key point per game guy, but we have several guys that have already hit 30 points, including Marner and Nylander. Oh, Marner's up to an 86 overall. I believe he started the season at an 84. Wow, so there's a massive drop between the top 4 point getters and then Kadri at 24 points. So there's a big difference between the point production of some of these players. So we are second in the division, the Atlantic division, with 59 points. Only 1 point behind Ottawa, but they do have 3 games in hand. Compared to the entire league, where do we sit? We are 4th in the league at the moment. That's not too bad. So I'm quite happy with that. That's good. This is a good season so far. So let's go up until the trade deadline and see where the Maple Leafs get to. I believe the trade deadline this year is on the 26th of February. So we have a game against Tampa Bay that day. We start with a loss, then we pick up a win, then a loss, then a loss, then a loss. A win, good. Then we've got a couple of New York games, 2 losses. Shootout loss, another loss. Okay, we're losing it here, folks. A loss and then a loss. Wow, guys, a loss. Good, we finally got a win, then we get another loss. Then a loss, then a win. Wow, February was an awful month for us. We've got, what, 2 wins? 2 wins in February so far. 30, 23, and 11. I think those 11 overtime or shootout loss points are really going to help us. So we have now dropped to 4th place in our division. February was not kind to us, folks. 42 points for James Van Riemsdyk in 64 games. 42 as well for Nylander Matthews, only 40. Marner on 40. Any of these guys gained overall points? Nope, doesn't look like it. Riley 38. Kadri 36. Bozak 30 points. Wow. We've massively dropped off here, folks. We need to have a good end of the season if we want to make the playoffs here.
Alright, so we're up here at the trade deadline with a 37, 21, and 6 record. That is awesome. Good enough for first in the Atlantic. I'm liking this so far. You know what? This is making me a little happy. This is making me a little happy. First in the Atlantic. I will always take that. Hey, where are we in the league right now? Alright, oh my god, first in the league. That sucks, because you know why? Because we're going to probably fall down now. Because that's just how things work. You know, laws, averages, PDO, Fenwick, Corsi 4. Yeah, that's just how things work. All right, so Austin Matthews, 63 points in 64 games. Just, again, just below a point per game player. Marner, 57 points, 64 games. JVR, 46 and 64. Oh, wow. All right, you know what? Not too shabby. Is it C's? Roman Polak, of freaking course. Of course, it is Roman Polak. Oh, my goodness. Frederick Anderson with a 913 save percentage and a 269 goals against, so he kind of dropped off a little bit. McElhinney staying fairly consistent. Great numbers, 938 with a 203 goals against. That is, wow, that is incredible. Wow, you know what? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We're going to the very end of the season. Can we keep up this pace? I freaking hope so. All right, we're going right to the end of the season. All right, big couple wins against Tampa. Do not drop off too bad. All right. All right, so 1-3 in the last 4. All right, Pittsburgh bringing us down to earth. Win over Buffalo, win over Dallas, win over Montreal, win over Tampa, win over Nashville. Nice little streak, boys. Oh, my goodness. Just lighten them up, light them up. All right, boom. Sick. Look at that. 51, 25, and 6. That's good for like 108 points, I believe. That is 108 points. That might be good for first. That's got to be first in the Atlantic. Like, please. First in the conference. We did not just win the President's Trophy. We did not. No way. We freaking won the President's Trophy. What? Oh my god. What is even happening? We win the President's Trophy with 108 points. Next up is Calgary and San Jose. Who is in the basement? Oh my goodness. Wow. Vancouver, Philly, Buffalo, and Vegas in the basement. Wow. Okay. Matthews, 77 points in, oh my god, 82 games. Marner, 70 points in 82 games as well. It's not too bad. JVR, 1682. All right, who was at the very bottom? Ron Hainsey. Wow, Polak got, like, what, 3 more points? Ron Hainsey with only 6 points. Goaltending. Freddie had to have, like, stood on his head there. No, he stood kind of still average. 916, 260 goals against. McElhinney down a little bit in save percentage and up just a tiny bit in goals against with a 929 and a 219 goals against. Wow, that is awesome. I didn't think we'd win the Presidents. Wow, okay. So I guess we're going to head right into the playoffs now, taking on the Carolina Hurricanes in a 2001 matchup. All right, so let's, you know what, let's do 4 games at a time, baby. Nice and easy, 4 games at a time. 3-2 overtime win, 4-1 loss, 4-2 win. All right, so we're deadlocked at 2 here. All right, Game 5 is a big, important game. Big, important game for Game 5. We lose 4-1. Are we going to be out in 6? Oh, no, we're going to Game 7. Oh, great. Yeah, I haven't seen this one before. 3-2 loss in Game 7. Oh, well, it happens. It happens. You know what? That's okay. Things happen. We made the playoffs, won the President's Trophy. The curse of the President strikes again, and we end up... What was it? Oh, my goodness. We end up losing in round 1. Ouch. Ouch. That is pretty bad. Let me throw you over to Odd Man Rush and see how he finished up.
So we went 37... 31 and 14 this season. I doubt we've made the playoffs with a record like that. I mean, we've only just broken above 500. The 14 overtime or shootout losses might be the difference maker. No, we dropped to 6th in our division. Wow, Toronto. We were 5 points away from a playoff spot. 59 points in 82 games for William Nylander. 57 for Van Riemsdyk. Matthews only with 53. That's poor. Marner with 53 points. Riley with 51 points. He went up to an 88 overall defenseman. 46 points for Kadri. 43 for Patrick Marleau. Komarov with 41. Bozak with 40. Who had the worst points on our team? Roman Polak, the man himself. 3 points in 82 games. Ron Hainsey, 8 points in 82 games. Connor Carrick, 9 points in 82 games. So 3 players didn't hit double-digit points the entire season. So it looks like we've missed the playoffs here, folks. That's probably going to be the end of our sim, I believe. Or are we going to sim it to the end of the day? Okay, let's sim up until the end of the season. And we'll see how well we do. Well, we've done really poorly, but let's go to the 1st of October or whenever it wants us to go until and see what happens. The Maple Leafs did not make the playoffs. Very different to the actual Maple Leafs this year. I don't know what happened. I think that February month completely broke us. That February month completely destroyed us in terms of what happened. So I think we're going to find out the Stanley Cup winner very shortly because it's taking a long time to simulate. Let's see who won the Stanley Cup in our Xbox simulation of the Maple Leafs. Let's have a little look. And the Pittsburgh Penguins once again won the Stanley Cup. Well, I mean, they're looking a bit dodgy to make the playoffs this year. If they do, don't count them out. And season mode is now complete. So, we have finished our Xbox sim. We came 6th in our division, 5 points away from a playoff spot. But unfortunately, with this Xbox sim, the Maple Leafs did not make it. So that's me done here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'd like to thank Arcade Regiment / Phil for letting me come onto the channel and have a go. Please do feel free to come over to my channel, Odd Man Rush, and check out some of the content I do. I do franchise modes, I do news videos, I do podcasts sometimes. I do things all NHL, all British hockey, hockey in general. Come and take a look at my channel if you get the chance. But thank you, Phil, for letting me have the chance to come and take part in this experiment today. Thank you very much for watching, guys.
So your Stanley Cup winners ended up being the Washington Capitals. Well, that is how you know it's a video game when the Caps win the Stanley Cup. Let's check the playoff tree really quick, see how it all kind of shaped up. Washington beat Dallas in the final 4-1. Washington ended up avenging their demons against Pittsburgh. And look what happened. They finally cleansed themselves of the Pittsburgh demon, and they won the cup. So there you go. Arizona made the playoffs too. Good for them. I mean, in a year where the Leafs can win the President's Trophy, anything can happen, I guess. Anything can happen. Stanley Cup to the Capitals, Presidents to us, Clarence S. Campbell to the Stars, Prince of Wales to the Capitals, Player Awards, Art Ross to Ovi, Hart to Ovi, Norris to Burns, Lady Bing to Kucherov, Calder to Besser, Conn Smythe to Holtby, Vezina to Hellebuck, Jennings to Hellebuck, Masterton to Merrill, Selke to Stahl, Ted Lindsay to Ovechkin, and Maurice Richard to Alexander Ovechkin. So there you go. Those are the award winners, and whew, you know what? Nothing too surprising there. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Huge shout out to Odd Man Rush for doing this video with me. Please go subscribe to Odd Man Rush right now. Amazing content. He's going through a lot of the older EA video games as well, climbing his way up. He does a GM franchise mode as well, so make sure you're checking this guy out, man. Huge beauty and super entertaining dude. I'm happy to have him here on this channel. So again, please go sure to click that subscribe button. His link will be in the description down below. But you know what? That's going to wrap it up for me. I'm producer guy Phil. I will see you in the next one. Stay classy.